welcome to another haul video, but first, I must make a shameful confession. This order that I placed this order December 12th of 2018. I am recording this video on December 23rd of 2019, and I'm just now opening the goddamn box. Do I have a good reason for that? Was it hellaciously delayed? No. Did I misplace the box? Nope, I've known exactly where it was all this time. Was there any good reason for me to not open the box all of this time that I spent a bunch of money on? No. So why did it take me so long to get around to opening it? Because I've been using this box. This fucking box. This box as a door stopper. Which is not even a good excuse. I usually use one of my record cases as a door stopper for this room, and it's heavy enough to where it works for that. There is no reason that I should have done this. I set it down right inside my bedroom door right after it arrived last year, intending to open it in a little while. And there it sat. And sat. And sat some more, and eventually started getting used as a doorstop. And today I was just like, this ends now, I'm opening the damn box, this is stupid. So this is, I know my shopping habits are fucked, but this was fucked even by my standards, okay? So this is from discountedbrandnameyarn.com. Ironically, I did not buy any yarn, I bought knitting needles. A whole shit ton of knitting needles, because they were so discounted for, like, not even Black Friday, but, like, just leading up to Christmas last year, to where most of their knitting needles were on sale for $1. I think the most I paid for any pair that is in this set, I paid $3 for. So you better believe I stocked up. And this was with paring down what I originally had in my cart. And it is still a 2-page long receipt. I suck, but especially for larger knitting needles, do you guys know what those fuckers cost? Like, just, I'll wait. Go look that up. That is why I generally don't buy them. So, with that in mind, anyway, hold on. I'm distracted by whatever's going on downstairs. Okay, sorry about that, but anyways, so larger knitting needle sizes can range anywhere from about $8 a pop. They can be $15, $20 a pop, sometimes more depending on what they're made out of. So that's why I generally don't buy them, because they're just too pricey for me to really justify, because I don't really make anything that requires them, but then again, I don't make things that require them because I don't have the bigger needles, so it's a whole vicious cycle. But seeing them on a site where it was doable, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy some. But anyways, without further ado, I'm not sure if this is the same site that sends out the emails under Yarn Girls, or if that's a separate thing. I feel like they're one and the same, and that was why I was super confused by the website, but they also do discounted yarns and such too. I think their prices are so low because they get them from estate sales, they get them from businesses going under, they get them from all sorts of places, and they resell them for cheap. So, it's fine by me. So, I don't know what to expect in this box. I don't know if they're used, I don't know what exactly to expect here. I'm hoping they're not used, but if they are, guess I'll wash them and go on about my day. So, we are just gonna go ahead and reach in and start pulling some out. So the first ones here, yeah, these are still sealed. These are by Susan Bates. I think probably everything in here is Susan Bates, knowing me. These are size 35, 19mm knitting needles. They're plastic, so they're hollow and lightweight, so I'm just gonna get them out of the package. They look like something you would stab a vampire with. Just saying. Okay, because yeah, that's kind of a dusty old package. I don't want that. So we'll get them out of there. But yeah, these are bulky mofos right here. But yeah, these are brand new ones that have never been used, and these were $1. These were $1. These are ones that would generally be at least like $15. Just saying. Then from a brand called Baleen 2 by Boy, these are like really old ones from Hobby Lobby back in the day. I bet these were white once upon a time and they're really yellowed plastic, but they're like sealed in here, so I don't believe they've ever been used. Is there a year? They're made in India. Doesn't look like there is a year on them. But they are size 17, 12 and 3/4 millimeter knitting needles. So back in the day, they were $4.86. I don't know what year that would have been, but that would have been a long time ago. But I got them at least for something comparable. So these will have to be cleaned up a little because there's stuff on them, but it's not anything terrible, so I can live with that. They are, again, plastic and hollow, so they are not super heavy. I can deal with that. Next. Ooh, blue ones. See, it's been so long, I don't even remember what I bought, so I'm like, ooh, this is... Okay, these are by Red Heart, and they are size 19, and they are 15 millimeter knitting needles. I love the color on these. They're like my shade of turquoise that I love so much, with green tips and backs. I'm like, ooh, I like you, pretty babies. Hello. I really wish I'd brought over some scissors right now, but I did not. Okay. There we go. Get them both turned the same way. Yeah. So generally, for those of you who aren't knitters or aren't crafters or anything, what you would use larger knitting needles for are either the really, really thick, fat, bulky yarn, or if you use multiple strands of a normal yarn held together, it's like the same difference, so that's what you would generally use these for. Or if you're doing like open work, which is like lacy kinds of stuff, you might use them for that too. Okay, these I think... No, they're not open. So these are by Susan Bates. These are aluminum ones, and they are size 13, which is a size I don't think I had. So they're not crazy huge, but they are something that I needed. They're from the Silvalume line, which I do have I have lots of other needles from this in the more typical sizes, so I will be happy to add these into my collection pronto. Start using them. And some of them in here, I know damn well that I ordered more than one of, because some of these sizes, you know, I get projects going at the same time for my Etsy shop where I need more than one pair of needles in a certain size so I can simultaneously go back and forth across different projects and make progress on them at the same time instead of just one. But yeah, so these are like the more standard length knitting needles as opposed to the 14-inch ones. You know, there is a difference there. But yeah, so there's these. They kind of feel like chopsticks. Woo! I've never used chopsticks. Who am I kidding? But anyways, we have also got these plastic ones too. Are these Red Heart? Size 17 again from Red Heart. 12.75 millimeter, and they're pink. They look really cute alongside the turquoise ones. Okay. I hate how dusty my hands feel after handling that plastic though. Just, ugh. Yeah, these are thinner, but again, they are hollow. Yeah, you can hear the difference versus, yeah, that is a very different sound. Although I believe at this size they're hollow as well. The smaller ones are solid, but the thicker they get, the more hollow they are. Oh, this is open. Okay, I knew I saw something was open. They're Susan Bates, size 13, and they're like the 14-inch ones. I don't know if that means they're used or if this just popped open because it's old. It could be either, because I know that their packaging opens even on like brand new ones I just bought. I am pretty sure that's what happened here, because I see no signs of usage. Yeah, I think these are brand new, so... Very pretty. Again, goes along with my collection that I already have established from Susan Bates, so pretty happy with that. They're nice and lightweight. They're really big. I mean, when you use ones this long, you feel like you're knitting with, like, boat oars, but it is what it is, so. Okay, let's get some of these empty ones out of the way. Are these more of the same? What size was that? Does it say on it? That was size 17. These are size 17. For some reason I bought 2 of them. I don't know why I bought 2 of them, but apparently I bought 2 of them. Alright, self, were you drunk that day? Like what? I have no idea. That's kind of funny. Whoops. Are they like, no, they're like the same length too. I was like, did I maybe get the shorter ones too? Or, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna hit stop and just get rid of the packaging and then continue. Okay, so tossed all the empty packaging away. So continuing right along, more from Susan Bates. We have size 19 and 15mm knitting needles. So these have green tips and butts on them. Really should have gotten scissors while I was up. What the hell, self? You just fail all around. Okay. There we go. There it is. Alright, that's okay. I don't know really what to say with them once I have them open. I'm like, they're knitting needles. Like, the other weird thing is that once they surpass a certain size, they feel foreign in your hands. Even when you've knitted for years and years and years, it feels foreign and almost like you don't know what to do with them. It's the most bizarre sensation I can describe to you guys. I mean, obviously you figure it out after a little bit, but it never feels natural, at least in my opinion. But anyways, these just want to fall out of their packaging, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up. But these, why is it sticky? Why is this sticky? Ew! They're by Boy, and these are size 13, 9mm aluminum ones. These are heftier, so I don't think these are hollow. These, I think, are solids. That's one thing I dislike about Boy, is that they're heftier. And when you just knit and knit and knit and knit, that bulk really weighs on you. So one of these days, I really need to get more bamboo needles because they're lighter, they're really lightweight, and they're not squeaky like the plastic ones. So I should one of these days invest into some more bamboo ones, but today is not that day. So anyways, moving right along, we've got from the Quicksilver collection of Susan Bates. These are 10.5. They're 14 inches long. Come on out. These may be used. They feel used. I will wash them. But yeah, these are like kind of plasticky, which is weird because the ones that I have for knitting in the round by them are definitely like ceramic. So I was like, wait, why are we plastic? I guess because they're so big, but yeah, these are 10.5, so that's them. I will put that to the side. We've got size 10 in the 14-inch length of the Susan Bates. I think they're also, yeah, they're Silva looms. I think I have another pair of these already, but I lost one. So I figured, what the hell, I'll go ahead and fix that. I don't know how or where or why I lost one and only one, but I lost one somewhere. So now I have a full set again, plus apparently a spare. They're gold, they're pretty. I'm always leery with the gold ones ever since that one story a few years ago I had on this channel about the smelly knitting needles that smelled like vom. These thankfully do not smell like anything, so. Anyways, let's see. What else do we have? We have another large pair of Susan Bates that feel open. They are open. These are size 15, but they're the 14-inch ones as opposed to, I think the others are 10-inch, I think. So, that's what is going on here. But yeah, so that's them. as opposed to where'd the other ones go. This is the difference in length, by the way. Just so you can see the difference. Yeah. When it comes to knitting sweaters and things, you need that extra length. And like blankets, when you don't use a circular needle, these are what you use. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Some more Susan Bates Silva looms. These are size 10, and I think the 10-inch size. These I want to say must be older, because look at the font and the size on these, right? Now look at on here. I've never seen it look like that, so I can only assume that these are older. I don't know how much older. Must be from before I was knitting, so probably at least a decade ago. That's so crazy. Wow, I think even the logo itself is different. Oh my god. That's a trip. I don't know how old these are. I mean, they're gonna work the same either way. I don't care, but, like, that version of the logo versus that version of the logo. They are two different things. You can see. That's such a trip. Okay. I sound like I'm dropping cutlery. Okay, we have also got by Karen. I've never bought needles from Karen before. These are size 10.5. These look very old. That is a totally different logo, too, for Karen than I have ever seen. I have no idea how old these are. That's so weird. So weird. Oh my god. Wow. If they were a collector item before, I just wrecked it by opening them. Whoa, they are. Wow. Wow, they are really heavy. They also feel like they're coated in something that I don't like the feel of. Those need to be washed. They are slightly sticky. I don't like that. Okay. We have more Susan Bates in another size 10.5, 14-inch. I don't know why I bought so many 10.5s, other than just, I don't think I had 10.5 before. I had 10, but I don't think I had 10.5, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy a bunch. And then I'll never be able to say I don't have it again, because I forget what I was trying to make that I did not have that needle size for, got all butthurt over, and then I just went apeshit and bought a bunch of them in this size. Then in the shorter size, also from Silva Loom and Susan Bates, are more 10.5, but they're the shorter 10.5. Alright, self. You were drunk. Go home. Wow. Okay. I like the feel of those, though. They feel a little different than the other ones. I don't know if that's a different coating on them, but I like the feel of those. Then we got some big ones from Lion Brand. I think I've only ever had double pointed needles from Lion Brand before, but these are size 17 in the 14-inch. And they're purple, guys. They're so pretty. So pretty. And they are definitely hollow. So nice and light. Pretty sure they're used. That's, again, okay. I will just wash them. Look how pretty. Look how pretty, guys. They're so purple and beautiful. That's the first purple pair today. Okay, we've got... Oh, shit. I bought some from Avon. Who knew that Avon made knitting needles? I'm like, what century was this in? Wow. Wow. And they are size 13, US size 13, which is important to make note of. Wow. Was this like even in my lifetime that they sold these, or like my parents' lifetime? My grandparents' lifetime? Like, what era were they selling these? That is so freaking cool to me that I have a pair of Avon knitting needles. So effing cool. Even though it doesn't say Avon anywhere on them, so the odds of me remembering that that's what they are, not so hot, but again, feel used, but for how old they have to be, I would imagine they would be used. We have a shorter pair of these in the size 19 from Susan Bates. That is okay. I needed some of those, because I don't think I had any of the big chunky sizes in the short ones yet. Now I have one pair in those. Look at how cute they are. They're so cute. In fact, you know what they look like to me? They look like what you store an EpiPen in. Chronic sick kid, woo! Oh, I have another pair. This is size 17 in the shorter ones. Okay. Wow, I was really just killing it that day. Apparently the original price for these was $10. Just saying. Original price from however many years ago. $10. I paid $1. Cannot argue with that. So cute. Oh, those are adorable. Okay, we have got more from Karen in size 10 and the 14 inches. Wow, I just really went all out in replacing the 10s to make up for that lost one, didn't I? Holy shit. So many 10s. And they're so heavy. What the frig was I thinking? I think I know what brand to not buy more of. Don't buy more of the Karen ones, because they, yeah, these will give you carpal tunnel, I'm pretty sure. It's okay. Whoa, Jesus. Size 0 from Avon. Holy fuck, they're like 2 millimeters. Oh my god, like, when I get these open, holy shit balls, guys. Like, I cannot believe these are even real. They're so skinny. I'm scared of breaking them. Oh my god. Oh my god. These are so effing cool, though. Whoa. Don't stab yourself. Look at how skinny that is. Now you see why they call them knitting needles, because they are, in fact, needles, you know. But I'm like, wow. Wow. They're so tiny. I don't know what I would ever realistically use this size for. But I suppose, should I ever need a size 0, I now have them. And they're Avon. Okay. Alright. You do you, boo-boo. Oh my gosh, what the hell was I on this day when I was shopping? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's more. There's more, guys. I bought 0s from Susan Bates. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did I possibly think I was going to need these for? What the fuck? I did. Oh my god, it's been so long. Like, it's been an entire year. I do not remember what on earth I had in mind when I purchased them. Oh, they feel so delicate. They're like even more delicate than the Avons. Because these are actual metal, the others were plastic. These feel like, yeah, you can see them. Oh, they are so delicate. Oh, wow. Guys, crafter friends, what would you use size 0s for? I know they make smaller is the craziest thing, because I have a set of double pointed ones, and they go lower than 0. And it's crazy. But holy fuck, guys, I have 2 pairs of 0s. What do I do with them? Wow. This is what happens when I have money falling out my butt at certain times and don't know what to do with it and just go on a spending spree, apparently. I buy shit I don't need. Size 13s. These are definitely used and grody and really badly need to be washed because I could, like, feel stuff all over them and it's really nasty. Oh, joy. These are wrapped in saran wrap. These are gonna be hella gross, aren't they? I'm so scared. I need to, like, disinfect my friggin' hands after this. Ugh. These are size 15 from Susan Bates. Not to be confused with Kathy Bates. feel pretty dirty too. I don't like when they feel dirty when they're supposed to be new. Oh, okay. We got a runaway. Some more Quicksilvers from Susan Bates in size 10. I think these are okay. They don't feel gross. I have like this huge ass pile, guys. Like, this isn't even all of them. There's still more in the box. Holy fuck. What did I do, guys? What did I even do? Oh my god. What did I do? Oh, what was last year me thinking? Okay, we have more from Boy. These are size 17 and they're 14 inches. They're a very pretty color. Okay. Look at them. They're so pretty. Like periwinkle. I like them. Okay, that's hard plastic. I wasn't sure if they were rubberized or what, but oh, I like them. Okay, we have another pair from them that are also size 17, but they're shorter. I don't think these are 10 inches long even. They look shorter than that. These are like vampire slaying ones. My goodness. More Susan Bates. Size 15. Shorters. These are getting towards the bottom of the box, finally. This is getting crazy. The ones that are circulars, I'm actually going to keep in their packages, though, so I don't lose what frigging sizes they are, because I need that info. So here's these. Okay, these are yet another pair of size 10s. What the fuck, Self? What the fuck? I don't understand what on earth I was doing to where I thought I would ever need this many size 10s. What the fuck? Oh, goodness. Goodness me. These are another size 0. What the fuck? That's like equally as what the fuck to me. So I've never used needles that small. Why would I ever need to... Okay. Okay. Especially without a set project in mind for them. What on earth? Like, I generally go down to about 2 or 3. I don't even think I have a pair of 1s. Now I have, like, 3 pairs of 0. Okay. Another pair of 13s in the 14-inch length. Oh boy. My god. This is insanity. This is literally the face of insanity. I don't know what I was thinking. Boy, really though. Like all of the straight ones. This is not even counting the circulars that are still in the box. Oh my god, I dropped some. Oh my god, boy. What the fuck, Self? This is like the literal manifestation of last year's nervous breakdown, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, that could be the other reason why I didn't open that box, because I knew damn well what my mental state was when I ordered them, and now I'm looking at these and I'm just like, what did I do? What did I do? Okay, and then the circulars that I got. These are size 9 with a 16-inch length on them. And then, same deal, size 9, 16-inch length. These are replacing the ones that broke last year with the Nez hats in the middle of all of my Christmas orders. So I have 2 replacements there. 3 replacements. These are metal, though, instead of ceramic. 4 replacements. 5 replacements. On top of the 2 that I bought last year to replace them. I think that was what led me to this. Okay. That just pinged in my head. That is what led me to this site in the first place, was trying to find this specific brand, these type of needles, that length. Is like finding a needle in a friggin' haystack, and this site had them, so I bought out all of what they had in that size across the different brands, on top of the 2 that I found on Amazon for way more than I should have paid for them, apparently. And then while I was there, I was like, Well, shit, while I'm here, I may as well buy other stuff. I got really carried away, apparently. Like, really, really carried away. Oh my god, I'm like, am I ever going to use all of these? Probably not. What the hell? What the hell was I thinking? I don't know. I hope there's room for them in my needle jars. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start a new vase for them. I already have 2, but that's because I divide up the tall ones and the short ones. But bro, what was I thinking? Fuck. Oh boy. At least I don't think I did any stupid... Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say I don't think I've done any stupid, huge, needless purchasing like this year, but yes I have, just not all at once. It's been spread out over months with the stuff from e.l.f. Across about 7 orders that, did I really need any of it? No. Did I buy it anyway? Yeah. The fuck, self. I'm really bad at this. This is why I'm always broke. Although this order, like, all of these did not even come to $100, I don't think. It's the craziest part. And that's probably why I went so overboard with them. And that was still with deciding to take some out of the order that I originally had in there. I don't know. I don't know what the crap I was on when I decided that this was a good idea, but now that they're in front of me, I'm like, that was a terrible idea, although hopefully they'll get use, but at the same time, that was a terrible idea and a terrible use of my money. Wow, okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up so I can start washing off the dirty ones and putting away the clean ones and then drying off the newly clean ones that have been washed at that point. I don't know. I'm babbling. So anyway, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. How insane do you think I am for this? It's a lot. It's a lot. I agree with you guys on this one. I'm pretty sure that is why I didn't open the box, because I knew damn well in the back of my head somewhere, this is a box of shame right here. This is a box of shame. And I was not thinking clearly when I bought them. No doubt. So anyways, make sure you're following my social media accounts if you want to watch my insanity, apparently. Make sure you're following my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Get yourself some donator perks and get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating. And in case you haven't heard it yet today and you need to, I'm proud of you. I love you. See you next time.